Happy Friday, readers. Remember when we were imagining that field trip that we took to our classroom looking out the red door? Well, I bet right now you could learn something new about me, just like every time you look at something more than once, you learn something new. When I was little, did you know that I had a pet turtle? It's true. His name was Leonardo. I named him after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You see, you're learning something new about me. In fact, I bet you could learn something new about someone else in your family if you just ask them. Go ahead. So, whoa, even though you've known each other for such a long time, there's still new things to learn. Today, I want to teach you that when you reread, you don't just see new things in the story, you also notice new things about the characters. When you discover new details, you can think, what is this teaching me about this character? Let's go ahead and add it to our chart. All right. So let's do this thinking and noticing work together. As we read, let's use what we already know about the characters to realize new things. I'll start, but I need you to think along with me. So let's go back to Putter and Tabby. Let's go back to that first chapter. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby loved to nap in the summertime. They loved napping in the garden, they loved napping on the porch, and they loved napping in the car. So there's Tabby underneath his chair in the garden and on the swing set. He's got his hat over his eyes so the sun doesn't get in it. I'm imagining that Mr. Putter must be in the car with Tabby. He's probably laying down in the back seat. So I already knew that he loved to take naps, but I'm thinking that maybe he naps so much because he's old and not so peppy, so he needs lots of rest. Let's keep reading. They love napping in the hammock. And then we come to this page. Wow. So, if we're looking really closely with our reader's eyes, look at all the different things like paint and a mini sailing ship. Look at that little cat lamp. Typewriter, that must mean that he must have been a writer. So he's artistic because there's paint. And roller skates. Has anybody ever roller skated before? It's so much fun. There's an old telephone down there. Maybe he painted that painting of the cow. Bowling ball. Oh, look, there's the mitt. And I think that might be an old school tennis racket, if I'm right. A bicycle. Wow. So that's teaching us a lot about Mr. Putter. So I'm learning that he was probably really sporty, just like his neighbor, Mrs. Teaberry. And he had lots of things that he used to do when he was younger, but he put them in his basement. So maybe he just hasn't played sports in a long time. But rereading is helping us learn so much more about Mr. Putter. See, you can reread and use the pictures and the words to notice new things about a character. Then you can think, what is this teaching me about the character? And understand them even better. So readers, or should I say rereaders, remember that you can learn even more about your characters by rereading. You can think about everything you already know about them, then look closely at the picture and read the words extra carefully to notice new details. Think, what is this teaching me about this character? To understand the character in new ways. Then you can learn even more about a character. You can mark those pages with a Post-it. That way, you'll be ready to learn more in your book. Super. You want to try it out? Don't waste a single minute. Get started right away. Off you go.